Hits all 3 free throws. With the rock, it's Chris Paul to Capella. On the drive, it's Paul, but his shot stays out. Marc Gasol sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Paul. And Jay, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Gordon with a shot off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on B.
Message received. Well defended. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Here's a chance from long range, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Harden into the front court. Down 5. Goes to the left side. Paul. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Capella down low. Marc Gasol with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
You got him.
Rockets in control of the basketball. To Paul from long range. And Chris Paul, he's been doing that for years. Wide open look, and he buries it. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Gets it in the right corner. Harden. James Harden. 2 for 3 now here in the first. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Substitutions, Toronto. Subbing in for the Houston Rockets, number 1, Iman Shumpert.
Paul. To Harden. Flushes it home.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
To Lynn. Beyond the arc for 3. That no good. Off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Good look that time, but off the mark. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Leonard. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Harden with the basketball. It's 14-12. Raptors have the rebound. It was right there. Paul with it up top. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Harden had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Jeremy Lin. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
For 3, always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Paul buries the wide open 3. That's too easy. Long heave from 3/4 court. So the Rockets with the lead after 1 at Toyota Center. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. 1 quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To P.J. Tucker. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce. Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Rivers. Shot from the lane won't go. That one out of bounds off a rocket. It'll stay Raptors basketball. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 14, Gerald Green. Into the game for the Toronto Raptors. Number 14.
Danny Green. Serge Ibaka on the deep. Defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Wide open look won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Kawhi Leonard against Chris Paul. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. Oops. He missed the first one. And he hits the second. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Harden to Paul. Danny Green rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Gasol. Second effort. Another shot won't go either. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
4-3. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
To Danny Green. To Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. Gordon the rebound. Harden in possession. 5-point game. To Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
To Harden. Shot clock winding down. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Rockets with 4 to shoot. Harden. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now Paul with the basketball. They trail by 7.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Lowry. Here's Leonard for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Harden. From the painted area, won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Kawhi Leonard against Harden. From long range. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try, no good. Knocks down the second free throw. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. And a backcourt violation. Paul. To Capella. Harden. Oh, that's how it's done.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Lowry. Capella's on him. To Danny Green. Has a chance. A fundamental shot right there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Ooh, Chris Paul. He's 3 for 7. James Harden snatching it out of the air. First half comes to an end. The Raptors have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
Come here.
Match up, baby.
Take my.
Harden, add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Gasol calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Trap this.
Lowry. Not that time. He misses. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Lowry to Danny Green. Trying to cash in. Green with a shot that won't go down.
And, Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. You're capitalizing on the momentum gained from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Toronto has the basketball. Kawhi Leonard, 4 out of 10.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. That's no good. Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D. Another shot stays out. Harden in possession. His guys now down by a point. To Paul. Lets it fly from long range. Yeah, Chris Paul, veteran move. Well defended, still buries the 3.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Clint Capella, huge block. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Into the game for the Houston Rockets, number 14, Gerald Green.
It's in the hands of Harden.
Got him. Here we go.
To P.J. Tucker, going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, who saw that coming?
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Deep right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Self-check.
Danny Green, guarded by Clint Capella. For 3. Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Second to 3. Got it. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Paul into the front court. Down a point. To Harden. Fires the 3. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Gerald Green. Tucker to Capella. and he buries it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. To Danny Green.
Got it. Double.
Kawhi Leonard against Harden. It's Rockets ball. Harden to Gerald Green. Fires the three. Contested. No problem. Gerald Green with the three.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Leonard to Lynn. Gasol to Jeremy Lin. Down low Gasol. Marc Gasol. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Four three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Here we go. Me and you.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in. Entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the fourth quarter with, more important.
Lynn to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. The drive right to the basket. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. To Leonard. From long range. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Serge Ibaka at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Paul into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Kawhi Leonard takes on Eric Gordon. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Goes reverse to lay it in. Harden into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Fareed. Leonard. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The follow won't go either. Lynn with it. It's a 9-point lead. Wide open look won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Harden, he engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Ibaka over to the right side. Lin. Jeremy Lin. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. Paul. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Lowry has the basketball.
Watch that cutter.
Beyond the arc for 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. The follow won't go either. Harden with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Time to shuffle things up. Harden. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Team foul number 2.
Paul buries it. It's a 3. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. OG Anunoby matched up with Harden. Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense to Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Gordon with it. His guys down 11. To P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The rebound comes down to Toronto. To Leonard. For 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Fires the 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. The feed stolen away. To P.J. Tucker. Paul. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Leonard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Over and back.
Houston.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For the Toronto Raptors, number 14, Danny Green. And number 17, Jeremy Lin.
A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Harden. It's no good. Shots not going down. Danny Green, guarded by CP3. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. I'm Ben Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.